By the end of its life, the Nintendo Wii had sold over 101 million consoles. That's more than the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, its direct competitors. It wasn't the most powerful machine or the most graphically advanced, so how did Nintendo manage to win the sales race of an entire console generation? Well, they did it by changing the rules of the game. In the mid-2000s, the video game industry was in a technological race. Sony and Microsoft were battling for the same hardcore gamer, a young, dedicated, and mostly male audience. This fight was all about more power, better graphics, and complex controllers. This approach came with a high price tag. The PS3 launched at a cost of $500 and could go up to $600, while the Xbox 360 was priced between 300 and 400 euros. These were expensive, niche machines designed for a specific type of player. Gaming was becoming quite an expensive club, and Nintendo decided it was time to send out an open invitation for everyone. Instead of joining the power race, Nintendo took a different strategic path. The console, codenamed Revolution, was built around a new idea: accessibility. At its heart was the Wii Remote, a controller that looked more like a TV remote than a typical gamepad. Inside this simple controller, motion control sensors tracked your movement and translated them onto the screen. To swing a sword, you swung your arm. To throw a bowling ball, you mimicked the real-world motion. This intuitive design removed the barrier to entry that made traditional games feel intimidating. The proof was in the game that came packed in the box: Wii Sports. Anyone from a hardcore gamer to a grandparent who had never held a controller could understand it in minutes. It was simple, fun, and made gaming feel like a natural extension of playing in the real world. Nintendo's strategy paid off. By making the console affordable at just $250 and focusing on intuitive fun, the Wii became a phenomenon. It moved from the bedroom to the living room, turning solitary gaming into a social event for families and friends. The sales numbers tell the story. The Wii sold over 101 million units, beating the PS3 and Xbox 360. Players bought nearly 922 million Wii games over the console's lifespan. Wii Sports, the game bundled with the console, became the ultimate showcase and sold nearly 83 million copies, making it one of the best video games of all time. Other major hits showed the Wii's appeal. Mario Kart Wii, bundled with a simple plastic wheel, made racing easy for everyone and sold over 37 million copies. New Super Mario Bros. Wii brought back 2D classic Mario and sold over 30 million copies. Even non-traditional games, like Wii Fit, which came with its balance board, became a massive success, selling over 22 million units and popularizing exercising while gaming. But huge sales numbers aren't just about strategy. They're built on a library of games that perfectly understood the console's mission. It all began with Wii Sports, of course. But its sequel, Wii Sports Resort, showed the true potential by introducing the Motion Plus accessory, making every sword swing and frisbee throw feel incredibly precise. Nintendo also masterfully evolved its traditional franchises. Super Mario Galaxy was a masterpiece, earning a 97 on Metacritic and proving that motion controls could enhance, not just replace classic gameplay. Mario Kart Wii included a plastic wheel, making racing feel natural for newcomers while keeping the depth for veterans. And The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword delivered on the long-held promise of one-to-one sword controls, a dream for dedicated players. But if you found motion controls to be too much, you could play Twilight Princess instead, where the game also had the possibility to use only classic controls. The Wii also created entirely new ways to play. Wii Fit turned exercise into entertainment, and games like Wii Party filled living rooms with laughter, focusing on simple, chaotic minigames that are fun for everyone, regardless of skill. This diverse library, from deep adventures to simple party fun, was the fuel for the Wii's success. It gave everyone a reason to play. While the Wii was a massive success, it's important to look at where it stood against its rivals. If raw power was the main priority, the Wii was not a winner. The PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were HD machines that offer far superior graphics. The PS3 also included a Blu-ray player, making it a more complete entertainment center. The Wii also fell behind in online gaming. Xbox Live, though it required a fee, offered a polished and feature-rich online service. The PlayStation Network was free and grew into a robust ecosystem. The Wii's online functions were basic and often felt clumsy in comparison. However, the Wii had a critical advantage: reliability. The Xbox 360 was known for the red ring of death, a widespread hardware failure that, according to a 2009 study by warranty provider Trade, affected nearly 24% of consoles. The same study found that the PS3's failure rate was around 10%, while the Wii's was remarkably low 2.7%. For families, this durability was a major selling point. The Wii's biggest impact was how it redefined what a gamer could be. Its most popular games were designed for local multiplayer, bringing people together in the same room. The chaos of 4 people playing Wii Sports, boxing, or racing in Mario Kart created a social energy that online gaming could never replicate. Nintendo proved that a console didn't need to be the most powerful to be the most successful. While its competitors were focused on building online empires for dedicated players, the Wii was creating fun experiences in living rooms around the world. The Nintendo Wii wasn't the best console by traditional metrics. It lacked the graphical power and online capabilities of its rivals, but it achieved something more significant: it made gaming accessible to everyone. By prioritizing intuitive motion controls, family-friendly games, and an affordable price, Nintendo invited millions of new players into the world of video games. It wasn't trying to beat the competitors at their own game, it was creating a new one entirely, and in doing so, it became a phenomenon that perfectly captured the joy of playing together. Anyways, this is my opinion. If you enjoyed this clip, I'd really appreciate if you could leave me a like, a subscribe, and some feedback in the comment section. Also, make sure to tell me what's your favorite memory of the Wii. Share it with us in the comments below. I was David. Bye. Have a nice day.